Hello everyone, this is HammerTron here with a new action figure review for you. This time I am reviewing the Marvel Legends Spymaster action figure. This came out in 2020. I bought this through an online store in 2020. It comes in a nice window package where we can see the action figure, the accessories, and the Build-A-Figure piece. This is part of the Crimson Dynamo Build-A-Figure wave in 2020. This Spymaster action figure is based off of the comic book character Spymaster. Here's the front of the package. Here's the top with the Marvel logo there. Here's some manufacturing information on the bottom of the box. Here is one side with a picture of Spymaster's head there. Here is the other side. And here is the back with an illustration of Spymaster, a little mini biography there, and a picture of Crimson Dynamo and the other action figures in this wave. I have reviewed all of them already, and a little more manufacturing information down here. So I will open this up and review the action figure itself in just a moment. Here is the Spymaster action figure. There's only one accessory that comes with the action figure itself, and that's this little gun. Looks like it's molded in red plastic. It's all single color, no paint details. And I think this is exactly the same mold as used for two of Crossbone's guns. So they're using the same guns, but that's not too big a deal here. Let's take a look at the action figure itself. You can see it's standing at about 6 1/4 inches tall, or about 16 centimeters tall. So it's a nice height for the action figure. But it does seem to be kind of a thin action figure, not quite as thick as some of the other action figures I have reviewed recently. But I do like the details. So this Spymaster character is kind of an obscure character in the comic books. There have not been very many appearances, so I've only read maybe a couple of stories with Spymaster in some Iron Man comic books. But I do like the costume design. For some reason, the blue and the yellow just kind of look like a nice combination there. Nice symbol. It's not too bad. I'm not sure if it's perfect, but looks okay. And then we have the eyes, and then a nice face painted design there. So here we have a belt that is added on. I can't really shift it. Well, I think I can, but it's on there pretty tightly. And there's a holster for the gun. Looks like some thin muscular body here. So not a whole lot of detail other than the muscles painted into the body. And then paint for the different parts of the costume. There are the peg holes on the heels of the feet there. And not a whole lot of detail on the back. Nicely sculpted muscles in the body of the figure. But looks pretty good. Let's take a look at the articulation. So we can look up very high, look down very far. We can turn side to side and tilt just a little bit. And you know, looking at this, I think they've reused parts from different action figures, so some of these don't look like they go quite perfectly together. I think these arms are just a tiny bit too small for the body. But that's alright. So there's no butterfly joints in the shoulder. We can go out this far on both sides. So that's okay. Now I'm bending very gently here. And we can go around. So that works. We have a bicep cut. That works on both sides. We have double jointed elbows that go in more than 90 degrees. So that's pretty good there. So we'll straighten these out. And the wrist will turn. And there's a hinge. So that's working. And the hinge there. We have a diaphragm cut here. We can crunch forward quite a bit. Go back quite a bit. We have a waist twist. It's not blocked by the belt. That's good. We can do the splits. Not very far on this action figure. We can kick forward. Not too bad. And kick back a little bit. We can kick forward a little bit and go back just a little bit. We have an upper thigh cut. It seems a little bit weird here. I don't know what's going on there. A little bit of a mismatch between the lower leg and the upper leg there. So different body parts that don't go together very smoothly. This upper thigh cut works too. Then we have double jointed knees. It's working on both sides. So there's a little bit of ratcheting in the joints, so it's not perfectly smooth, so they are working. Then we have boot cuts, and that is working. And the ankles will go down, very nice, very smooth and easily. And go up. Very smooth and easily. A little bit too smooth and too easily. I'm worried that the ankles will get too loose. And then we have ankle pivot. So the ankle pivot seems to be a bit stiff on these, but it is working. So that is working. So that's pretty good. And then the gun will go into the holster. Very nice. Or we can put it in the hand. Now, I have not had to use a hair dryer to warm this up. It is a pretty warm day, so the air temperature is pretty high. So that could be contributing to how easily I can move the joints. So let's see if I can get this action figure to stand now. Get him balanced correctly and get him to stand. There we go. Here is Spymaster next to a pair of 4-inch action figures. On the right is an adventurer from an Animal Planet set I reviewed a while ago. On the left is the Fortnite Jonesy action figure by Jazzwares. Here is Spymaster next to a 6-inch action figure on the left, the Fortnite Legendary Series Havoc action figure by Jazzwares, and a 7-inch action figure on the right, the Masters of the Universe Masterverse He-Man action figure by Mattel. And it looks like Spymaster is just a little bit taller than the 6-inch Havoc action figure there. The HammerTron Sledgehammer rating for this Marvel Legends Spymaster action figure is, it's okay. Now I think okay is maybe a bit high for this action figure. I certainly like the way the action figure looks, and I like the fact that Marvel Legends is making an action figure of kind of an obscure character, so I like that. The part that has me most worried is just how loose the ankles are right out of the package. I've only been playing around with this action figure for a few minutes. It's been in the package for about 2 or 3 years now, but right out of the package it just feels pretty loose. Some of the joints I think are a bit pliable. The plastic is a bit pliable, and I'm worried that those joints will fall apart. But so far it's okay. So thank you for watching my review video. Remember to like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this action figure, and remember to subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.